Hello, 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 and welcome. My name is the Third Demonic Tutor, and I'm happy to have you here with me on my stream. Today we're going to be doing a quick draft of Tarkir, Dragonstorm. This is in part because it is my favorite, with it being the cheapest in terms of coin, and because I'm also going to be doing this because it's going to end soon. Looks like that's in a couple of days, so let's get in a couple of drafts while it is still the quick draft before it changes. On that note, I appreciate you joining me. And it's time to start the draft. Let's see what pulls I get. Let's see how many rares I get. And how many, if any, mythics. No mythics on the first one, so that's the first thing I'm noticing. Oh, we got a saga. Oh, hello. I did not see this saga once. I haven't seen it played. It is a 5-drop, which I am noting and noticing, but still. Kind of a late game piece. I love the card though. Oh, okay. Oh, we have a dragon and a good one to boot. Okay, what else is in here? This is a really useful card. I used it multiple times in my drafts, but this early I think it's smarter just to take a dragon. Yeah, I was tempted to take the devotee, but no, we're just going to take the dragon. Whenever a creature you control with a counter on it deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card and lose 1 life. Oh! Archon would grant you clemency. She is naive, and unfortunately for you, she is also not here. Oh, that's funny. This is a good one because I just have options. The 3 mana 2/3 with menace is good for the rate. The 2/4 that can become a mana dork is useful. But you know what? I took 3 of these the last draft I did. And I never had a game where I had all of them out and I could use the mana all at once. So I'm going to pass on him and not be tempted into him. This was a card that has won me a game here in Limited, but I am going to pass on it because I don't yet have a white card. Actually, if that's my best reason for passing on it, that's not really a good reason. Ooh. Okay. So I'm going to take Menace. Do you have a flavor text? From Militia to Zergo, all Marduk Khans started right here at the front lines. Okay, sold. Sold. I love flavor texts. That one just sold me on it. Just a bounce. Oh, okay, a really, really powerful flavor text. I love that. Or do I want mana fixing? No, the ability to do an unsummon I think is incredibly powerful in Limited. So we're going to take that. Duty Beyond Death. Okay, what is this? Oh! Okay, this does not suck. This is board wipe insurance. But again, I'm not yet playing the color. Oh. Oh my. This does a lot of things and it does them well. I'm going to take that. Okay. Oh, come on. Highlight it. Oh, hello. A lifelink counter? Do I want the trample counter? Ooh, this is a tough one. I think I'm just going to take the globe because a mana rock in Limited is huge. There's not going to be a lot of mana fixing, so any amount that you get is crucial. I was going to take the Mana Rock on first glance, but the fact that the Stormbrood is here, I'll happily take that to have a second copy. Oh, that's what it searches for? Oh. Oh, okay, we're taking that. I didn't realize that this searches for the Mana Rock. Oh, I love that. This will get me 2 of the 3, and it will make birds. Or do I just want straight removal? No, I like the mana sink potential. When it enters, graveyard hate, I like that. Oh, a devotee, preferably. Oh yeah, I've had games where this Bloodflies did a lot of damage to me, and I didn't have anything to deal with it. Love getting another, what, I think my 3rd dragon already? And this is only pack 1? Yeah, 3rd dragon already, and this is pack 1. I like that a lot. Okay, neither of these are good. Oh, actually, wait. +1/+1 and flying. This one isn't horrible. It's not that great because I feel like the second ability is only when it's on the field, but still. Okay, so we have the blue one. I don't really want that. I would take one of the dragons if it wasn't the first card in the pack. What are you? Oh, what the heck? What in the world is this thing? Okay, this is the rare. The rare is trash. So now we're going to start checking the uncommons. Choose one or both. No, I don't love that. That's bringing stuff back. That's nice. Okay, now we get into taking a monument versus something else. This is funny. I got a rare this time, but it's not a good one. The rate is awesome, but... Oh, wait. Put 3 stun counters and draw 3 cards? Ooh. I'm now tempted to take it because of the draw 3 cards potential, but that is the only turtle I have seen in this whole set, if I remember right. It's one of the only ones. Oh, this. Oh, wait, but I don't know if I'm running white yet. That's also a question. Okay, I want to take a creature because of the spread. But that's only at sorcery speed, though. And if I don't have life to pay, this is worthless. That's the issue I have with this. Yeah, I think I'd rather have the Death Touch with keyword soup going on here. Like, once again, we get a rare that's not one that I want, not necessarily a good rare, but it's a rare. Okay. Static Snare costs 1 less for each attacking creature. When it enters, exile target artifact or creature until it leaves. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. But what else is... Okay, we have another way to search for the mana rock. I like that quite a bit. It's again removal, but it's not the best removal. I'll just take this because it's a 1 mana 0/3 that can go search my deck for a mana rock. I haven't... Oh, here's the other creature. Here's the other card it searches for, which is a dragon. But... Oh my goodness, I know already to this card because it's jumping through way too many hoops. Oh, okay, that does not suck, as a friend of mine loves to say. Yeah, we're gonna take that. As much as I want to take that dragon that's colorless, Cost 2 less if you've cast another spell this turn. Draw 3, then discard 1. I don't like that I have to discard, though. We're going to take the Devotee again. Okay, now I have a 2-to-1 ratio of creatures to non-creatures. That's a good thing. Because I've run into that issue before where I did not have enough creatures. I just realized these 0/3s are going to help me filter, maybe, but... Okay. Might be a problem. Yeah, we'll take this dragon. I think that gives me 5 dragons. No, 4. Okay. All the effects I don't love. What is this? Oh, when it enters, unsummon. Counter target on a creature spell. The owner of target non-land permanent puts it on the top or the bottom. I am actually planning to run green, so we're gonna take this. Just a big old modal spell in my opinion. So, right, I was gonna take this, but I realized I'm not really playing white. I think I already have. Yeah, I already have one Feral Death Gorge. Let's take another Shock Brigade because it's lower to the ground as opposed to the Nightblade Brigade. Excuse me, that gave me a tongue twister. Okay, this does not suck. I like this a lot. That's probably going to be the pick. Yeah. Excuse me. Wait, you get 2 permanent cards back? Oh, I misread that the first time I saw that. Nope. I would much rather take mana fixing this early. Oh, hello. I'll take the Defender. That's a big old mana sink. Probably not going to run that card, but I'll take it. Okay, now I'm going to take the Dragon, because I got to way to search for it. Oop, I did not want to full screen that. We'll take the Earth Carver. Enters, one creature can't block this turn. No. I'll take the Forecaster. Aggressive negotiations. Oh, we see the first and only mythic so far. And it does not suck. Once again, though, am I running white is now a question I have to consider. White has been the one color I've taken the least of, so that's going to be a no. Oh, boy. I'd be more tempted to splash black and to change it from Temur colors to like Sultai or something is actually what I might be tempted to do. But I have more red. Oh, that's why I need to splash white. Oh, no, but at that point I'm splashing white and black. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Okay. So blue if I can help it. What monuments do I have? Better question. Blue, green, red, blue, white, red. Okay. Okay. Blue, white, red, blue, green, red. So that tells me is it colors, so then I can pick the third color out of, I'd say, whatever I have left. So let's try to take a red card then. Beginning of your upkeep, surveil 1. Activate only during your turn and only if a card left your graveyard this turn. No, I'm jumping through too many hoops for that. This is probably going to be the pick, only because I want another red spell. And nothing else here really to me stands out, other than those two, but again, I'm not playing those colors, so I don't want to do that. This is what I liked the first time I had it, and then it did not show up in any of my games until it was late game, and then it was, you know, a horrible time for it to show up. So I find this a bad mana sink. It's an interesting concept. I will say it's a cool concept, but I think it's a bad mana sink. Oh, you're fun. I've had this guy before. This guy's Impact Tremors on a Steak. And it's another copy of it, which is good. Oh. That's a good Dragonstorm. Or do I want a Mana Dork? I think I actually want the Dragonstorm here. Yeah, I do. Given the creatures to non-creatures ratio. Double Striking Prowess is cool, but I'm going to pass. Oh. No, I like the utility of having 2 of these. Cool effect. Don't need that right now. Not playing colors. I could be playing those colors. Oh, this is a tough one. No, he has way more upside than the Boulderborn does, and I already have one Boulderborn, I believe. Yeah, I do.
Shock Brigade is the first pick. Oh. Ooh, okay, this is good. So is the Devotee. Okay, now what am I at? I have a 2-to-1 ratio creatures to non-creatures. I'm actually just going to take the creature. I'm going to take the safer pick and take the creature and do that. This spell costs 1 colorless less to cast for each creature you control with power 4 or greater. Counter target spell unless they pay X. I like the concept. Does feel like I'm jumping through some hoops though, so we're going to move on to the next one. Yeah, no. I think it's just going to be Boulderborn. Yep. Just a renew creature, but that might... No, Undergrowth, because Vigilance is better, and the ability to blow up an artifact or enchantment is very underrated. Okay, this time I am going to take the Essence Anchor, only because I feel like it's the best out of these group... Wait. No. Here's the thing. I love Snakeskin Veil. I love effects like this, but in Limited, I don't feel like I have enough of them to make it work. And when I have taken Snakeskin Veil-esque cards, they have not paid off for me. I don't even need to look. I know that's the card to pick. Ooh, okay. It's kind of the one shot with the first strike. Okay, let's try to take a green. Okay, wait, no. That's what I wanted to see. Excuse me. So you're not counting because I'm pivoting to just Sultai. No, I did not want to do Sultai because I don't want to do black. Oh, that's right. I was just going to lean into Teamer. I'm trying to think if I need the big body here or if I just want another Nest Guard. Actually, I already have one. No. It's a good body and it's fairly cheap to make it be able to swing. Oh, this is nice. I did not take the Whisper earlier. And now I get one anyway. That's kind of cool. Huh. Another dragon or another reclamation. Neither of these feel like a bad pick. We're going to take the dragon for an extra body and because I have a way to search for it. Okay, now to start cutting. So the white cards can go and the black cards can go. Oh, okay, that one actually has to stay. Crap. That's definitely getting cut, but I actually wanted the Dragonstorm in particular. I need that, so... Let's see. You all three get to stay, actually. Like I said, I don't want those. That's a bounce, so I like that. Excuse me. 3 of you guys. I love that. I did not realize I got 3 of them. I'm very happy about that. So actually, because I have, because I do have one Sultai Devotee and an Abzan Devotee. Because of that, I think I'm going to try to keep the Gold Keeper here. That's right. No, for that reason. Sorry, buddy. You got to go. Does help with the colors, at least a little bit, but I'm still at 48 cards, which feels like too many for a draft deck. Let's cut the Defender blockers. Let's cut the card I didn't really want in the first place. The Ward 2 is nice, and I like the Omen on it. Wow. I don't know if I intended to do this, but I've done it anyway. I have a lot of very, very cheap spells in here. I didn't necessarily realize I did that, but I'm not mad about it either. No, he's gonna go, because I don't think I have a way to buff him. Like, I don't have a way to raise its power at all. Mana fixing, but I'm not trying to splash white. No, you can stay. Mana fixing is important and limited, which is why all three of these are gonna stay. Let's cut one of you, though. 43 cards against 17 lands. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. Let's run it with 43 and then see if I regret it deeply. Actually. How many ways do I have to make black? Just the devotee. Oh, the devotee and the globe, but that is it. Because I really want to run Corroding Dragonstorm, because I still have, let's see here, 5 dragons in the deck. No, hold on. The Abzan Devotee and the Corroding Dragonstorm are being slotted back in. Lands, please. I'm going to throw in 2 swamps. I'm going to make that 1 swamp. And see how badly I regret that. Playing every color sans white. Now to see how badly I pay for my decision. Okay, first game is up. What I'd really love to see is just a whole bunch of lands, but we'll see if I get that. Oh, okay, I got 2 lands. Oh, I got 2 lands and a monument. Oh, this is not bad. Once again, as my buddy loves to say, this does not suck. The fact that I threw in exactly 1 swamp and I drew it in the open is hilarious. Oh, I got another land. Oh. Excuse me. I am in business. And another one. Oh boy. I got all the colors already. We're going to get the body on the board early. Try to start swinging in. Cool. I can swing into that and not care about it. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, no, then I can do that. No, I like that sequencing a lot better. I was going to monument and then use this, but instead, I'm actually going to throw throw away the island, leave the heritage on the top, and now I get to Unending Whisper to draw said heritage. This is why I love the Shock Brigade. Take 1, buddy. Love that I already got, what? I got 3 damage in and it's turn 3. Amazing. Not the best rate, but I'll take it. They got a globe as themselves. Nice. I'd now actually really like to draw like that 0-3. Ooh, they did the smart thing and smacked me back with that. Ow. Ooh, I drew the first dragon of many. Beautiful. Oh. Oh, this is fun. This is I very much am happy about this. We're going to cast you. Get me an island. Destroy target artifact and blow up his globe, please. And swing in for 2. Now, thanks to that monument, next turn I can cast the Whirling Storm Brood, and when I do, the Corroding Dragonstorm is coming back to my hand. That way I can do it again. And hopefully again. By that point, they're going to be nearly dead. Oh, they have their own. Oh, this is going to hurt. Ouch. Down to 13. Oh.
I can bounce it. I have the rebuff to return target creature to its owner's hand. Yeah, I'm going to just cast my Storm Brood to get back my Dragon Storm. And then next turn use the rebuff here to bounce back that thing. Because he's stacking a lot of counters on it. That thing is now kind of... A lot of his board state is tied up in this one creature. Okay, that's now a problem as well. Because a 3/3 can actually block and kill this. He has to have them both back to block, so he still... Okay, by swinging he can't block this, but still... Do I block? No. No. I always say it, life is a resource, and I plan to gain 2 life in about 30 seconds. Oh, does he have another spell? Maybe longer than 30 seconds. Nope, no spell. Alright, cool. His land. And Dragonstorm first. You know I have that. Oh, both of these are good. I would actually rather have that first out of the 2. Bounce. Boing. Get out of here. Oh wait, this is a defender. What am I holding back for? It's not going to be able to swing back at me. Swing with the fence. I believe that puts him on a 2-turn clock because next turn I can swing for another 6 and I will be able to harmonize the rebuff to be able to bounce back his other blocker. Uh-oh. This might blow up one of my guys. Yep. As soon as I saw the thing being cast, I was like, oh yeah, he's definitely going to discard something. I know I would to blow up my card, and I know if I would do it, I would expect my opponent to do it. So, pretty simple thought process here. Ooh. Okay. Land. Play the ramp spell. Really? I can't play anything else. Okay. I figured I could cast one of these after that, but no, I can only do that. That's fine. Let's get another land out of the deck. I don't really want to draw the mana rock right now. I'd much prefer to draw the 1 mana creature that lets me search for the mana rock or for the dragon. Much rather draw that right now. Oh, nice. Nice. Yep, now they're going to get this guy back out that was already out. Oh, cool. Yeah, if you're going to tell me I can harmonize it, I will. That thins the deck a little more. I have yet another land in play for next turn. Oh, crap. I was all excited to run both monuments. This one I shouldn't have added because I'm not running anything to make white. I have that one globe and that is it. I kept wondering why it wasn't giving me the option to sacrifice this. Because I don't make the right colors.
Okay. That stings a little, but makes sense. Just realized they don't have a red source. This is their red. Oh, crap. That's a really good card. I've had it used on me. I've used it myself. Whew, boy. Oh, nice. Now I have the devotee on the field. I can make it, but... now I gotta think. I gotta do the thinkies. I think getting this out and getting this back to recast right now is the move. And then I'll see what's on... okay, I don't need a land. I would actually happily take a second one of those, because one was already murdered. Let's just trigger the draw spell, why not? Harmonize is 5? Oh, okay, I have to tap either of the 4s. We'll tap this one, because I need the other one to block. No attacks. Actually, they both might be needed for blocking. Oops. We'll see if I end up regretting that or not. I have gotten them down to 4. Uh-oh. I just remembered the card they have that they can harmonize, the one that includes red. Oh boy. I don't want to highlight it, because if I highlight it with my mouse, they're going to notice that I'm clicking on it. If they notice I'm clicking on it, they will remember it as an option. I don't want to give them that. I don't want to make them remember. I'm just going to go over their lands and see if they played a land yet this turn. No, they didn't. I think they drew this, and they chose to use that, as opposed to the thing I was thinking of, and I'm happy about that. Ooh, boy. Oh, this is tough. This one sucks. This one just sucks. Might lose because of it. I'm going to declare no block. If they got a pump spell, that's game. If they have a burn spell to my face, that's game. Oh, thank goodness they had neither. Try to bounce it back to your hand? If they don't have anything, I have lethal. Nope, not even going to try to cast something else. Just going to try to move to combat and swing for game. Am I going to win this on a single life? Nope, you missed your chance, buddy. You missed your chance. That doesn't do anything now. You had to do it before combat. Those Dragon Storms came in clutch. Because I cast that enchantment once, if not twice. No, I did cast it twice because I drew both of the Stormbroods. Or no, I take that back. I cast it 3 times. I cast this spell, this one copy of this card, 3 times because of the dragon entering. And that is the difference. Because I got them to Exacxes and I was at 1. Oh boy. Boy, am I happy I decided to add this back in at the last minute. Whew. Okay. Okay. Alright. So, with that being said, I'm going to add an extra swamp at the expense of a mountain. Or no, at the expense of an island, because I have enough islands, I feel. I'm just going to add a land and say, let's go again. Sephiroth. Nice. This hand is perfect. Drew multiple Storm Broods. Sorry, drew both of these guys. Drew 3 lands. Had a way to search the deck to get that way I can get a shuffle. I had a devotee. No, this hand was stacked. Yep, I'm reading it like, what did you just play? Yeah, it's a 0-3 for 1. What do you got? Oh, that's funny. Okay, I drew a land, so let's just get the devotee on the field as opposed to doing a search. No attacks. They get their own devotee up. In my opinion, I believe it's the Soul Tide devotee is the best one because he comes with Death Touch. Right behind him is the Mardu one because of the Scry 2 on entry. Ooh, I got the Teamer Monument. That does not suck. Can't do 2 and 2. So, let's see. Do I get a land or do I go search for the dragon? Actually, I'm going to go with neither. I'm going to do the Dynamic Soar on the devotee. Whoop. Wrong button. Yeah, swing a 5/5 at you. What do you got? Cool. Because 5 damage on turn 2, turn 3, depending on how you want to look at that, is a lot. He immediately felt the need to use removal. That's how much damage it was. I am okay with that. Another monument. Okay. Let's thin the deck. And wait. Because next turn I can cast the dragon. Actually, no, I take that back. Next turn I can tap the Forecaster, go get the Mana Rock, and play the Mana Rock. Problem is actually then I'll be wide friggin' open, but oh well. Alright, you have something. Oh, maybe they don't have something. I just realized they have only 2 lands. That helps. Nice. Oh. That's cool. Problem is I don't have black yet. Huh. Oh, no, the thing I mentioned. I get to do the thing. That's how I get black. Get the globe. Cast the globe, and now I have black next turn. I also have a source of white for a future turn for this. Yeah, this is just the colors I'm already running. Oh, I can actually do this one next turn. That's kind of nice. As I have 2 different lands to play to make it happen. Yeah, you have no reason not to swing. I had to tap out to do that. So they are still on 2 lands, but they are now ahead on life by 5. That is not an insignificant number. Luckily for me, though, I'm going to get a little bit of that life right back. Land in the trash. Oh, that can just stay right where it is. Which means, am I flashing this in, or am I getting this out? No. I like the idea of flashing in a blocker. Ah, and that side is a sorcery. I see. No thanks. I can tap it in response and search, but they now know I have something on the top that I don't want to move. I want that card to stay on the top. We're going to flash in my Storm Brood. And let's actually block the 2/2, which is the biggest creature. No, it's just gonna leave it right where it is. Monument or Saga? Actually, Monument. Because the Saga, the last one, doubles the power and toughness of all my creatures, so I'd rather that be at the end. Yeah, let's get in for some damage. Wait, what is in your hand? Why is it still revealed to me? Interesting. Yeah. Now I'm beginning to turn the tide. My excess mana paid off. Whew. And I will note, once it lets me click out and click the battlefield, I will note, Corroding Dragonstorm once again played a big part. I got to use it twice. Yeah, I got to use that thing twice. And this time I got one of the forecasters. That came in clutch to get me the globe, to get me the black I needed to cast the Dragonstorm in the first place. Oh, I have completed a reward. I'm not sure what for, but I will take it in any case. On to the next one. This is a tricky one. But I am going to keep it because I start out with 3 lands. I don't have black and I don't have green. It's the loss of green that I'm actually worried about. Black is a very splashed and minor color in this deck. Excuse me. Whereas there's about 6 or 7 green cards. And look at that. Draw green right off the top. Beautiful. Now I have that one covered too. Nah, vigilance. Love the idea of being able to swing and being able to block with it. Oh, do you have a counter spell, my guy? Use it. Yep. Nice. I just assumed they didn't have anything. That's why it auto passed. No, they had a counter spell. That will make it auto pass, but that can happen. Let's put out the Devotee. That way I can trade with this thing, because the Brigade cannot trade with it. It can die to the Brigade, but I can't. Sorry, the Brigade can die to the Nurturer, but at least with the Devotee, I've got a trade on board.
I take that back. I had a trade on the board until they put down flying on the creature. Eek. Oh. That does not suck. Nice to see it. A little late for me to draw it, but oh well. Yep, I get that trigger. If you can counter that one, go ahead. No? Cool. I'd like to swing for 3. It's nice. I've got 5 mana. No, I've got 4 mana right now. I'll have 5 mana next turn. That'll be enough to tap this, search for the globe, and add it to my hand. Ew, a 1/5 is admittedly problematic. We're now going to do the aforementioned thing. Go search for the globe, add the globe to hand, cast globe. Cool. Swing the menace. Because you can kill the token. I don't care if you kill the token. I'm getting in for a damage. Oh, man. I just realized all that did was knock him below. No. No, he's above starting. Damn it. That's a problem. It's a 3/3 when it comes in. So it'll be a 4/4 with a counter. Okay. At least, so I'm just going to have to cast this next turn for defense purposes, not even for offense. I just need it to block. Oh. That does not suck. No. Let's get the dragon out. That way I can trade with the damn thing. Yeah. Same as last turn. Swing for 1 and 1. That's a problem, but not the worst thing. I think I have enough for both. I'm trying to cast this and the routine. I think I get to do both. Yes, I do have enough mana. Sweet. Oh, I know exactly what I'm getting, too. Let's get one of the swamps. They didn't swing that way they could kill my damn brigade. That's funny. I feel like that's why. Yeah, him. You know what? No, he's going to stay right there on the top. So this card is being that annoying to them already. I'm going to happily get another one of them on the board. Yep. I swung for the surveil trigger. I knew you could block it, and they would bounce off. That's fine with me. Yeah, they got their own globe. Nice.
Wait, how did they give it... What the... +3/+0 and gains haste. Oh!
Wow, they gave it a wild ride.
Okay. Forecaster, jump in front.
Thank you for that. I actually have it on both YouTube and on Twitch, and the easiest way for me to get it on both platforms was to make one of them small like this. Apologies for that. Death Touch doesn't really help me. Land definitely doesn't help. Both into the bin. That was good. I think I just hit them for 14. I think I literally cut their life total in half. Excuse me. Ooh. Oh, that was a really good draw for me. Destroy target artifact. Get rid of that sentinel. Cool. Now that can stay on the top. I would very much like more cards. Because of all the lifelink they have gained, this is actually not swinging for game. Excuse me. Oh! Oh, I miscalculated. If I had done a full send with these two, I would have killed them. Shit. Oh, wait, no. No, I wouldn't have. Because then this would have blocked this, and then one of the 1/1s would have gotten through. Yeah, so it would have been less damage. No, it would not have been lethal. But still, I've gotten them back to 3 now. Sorry, not back. I've gotten them down to 3. Their lifelink is the only reason they're still afloat. They've gained enough life to withstand my swings. Okay, they just scooped. They realized I got it. I came back. That felt like a comeback. Actually, I would say it was because they were actually ahead on life for most of that game. Getting the... When it ETBs, tap it and put a stun counter on it, that thing has just won me that game. It probably won me another game as well, because one of the other 2 games, I got him out, and I got him out at a key time. So... I want to say it's an uncommon. I've already forgotten the name of the card, and I just used it in that game. I should have waited before I skipped through it, but I've already jumped into the next one. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, oh, okay, this is... Okay, this is a tough one. Because I have this. I have 3 lands, but I don't have the blue to cast this. I don't even have blue or green for this. I do have the Dragonstorm already. So if I get to turn 2, I can play this. Okay, I will go first. So I will have drawn 1 more card. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to roll with it. Because this is in my open, I'm going to keep it. The reason being, if I draw 1 island, I'm probably set, because then I can get him out, right? Okay, there's the forest. That's kind of cool. Now I have 2 of the 3 colors. I just don't have the blue yet. I'm hoping the Surveil 2, I will find it. I have. There we go. The monument, I can get the island. Then the island can get him out. Then he can start searching for all the other fun goodies. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Uh-oh. This is taking too long. Oh, I really hope they don't have something for this. Shit. They did. I will tell them nice. That sucks for me, but that was that was perfect for them. That hurts. That hurts a lot.
Land. Oh. I forgot this was on top. Well, land for turn, you can go. This is bad. This is a good chance to be the first loss I have. Oh, they have 3 colors as well, but they have a much different spread on their mana. Oh, thank goodness. It's a devotee that can add blue. Oh, please don't have another one. Shit. Uh-oh. Dun 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 dun. The timer has now appeared. They had a counterspell. Fuck. Fuck. Well,
I'm probably dead.
of course they get a land and it gains them a life. Suddenly those tap lands that gain you life don't look so bad. I know I did not pick a single one in my polls, but still. Oh, and it's a 4/3. Ouch. You know, it couldn't be a 3/3, it couldn't be a 2/2 or a 1 something. No, it had to be 4 power. Okay. I'm going to exile your devotee. I'm going to draw a card. It was an island. Thank goodness. Now I have a blocker. I don't intend to actually block what... Oh, goodness. I just realized that. If I'm intending to not block, that means I'm intending to take 8 damage to my face, which would drop me to 6. I don't like my odds here. They did not behold, so they don't surveil too. I doubt they care. My creature's dead, and I still took 8 damage anyway. Sheesh. I guess that's the best play, because this dragon is weaker, so it can't even kill all of them. Oh, no, that's game. Because of the effigy, that's game. Because now they're hitting me for 6. Make that 8.
Okay. There's the first loss. That's okay. I either had 3 wins or 4 wins before the first loss. I'm happy with that. 3 wins, technically. I got 1, 2... Okay, yeah. 3 wins, and then I'm going for win number 4 now, essentially. Similar problems to last time. I got colors, but I have cards in the wrong colors. Well, I've got a draw spell and another draw spell, so we'll hope that, plus the fact that they go first, bails me out. We'll see. Excuse me. Drawing the little 1-drop 0/3 would also help. Hey, there's a mountain. That's cool. That helps a lot. That's the last color I was missing, so...
I'm technically also missing black, but I think I'm running 2 swamps in the whole deck, so I don't really count black. Shock Brigade. I've drawn the first Boulderborn. It's okay. Still means 2 are in the deck. I don't love for me that it's a 1/4. I do love that I drew this, though. Island. Let's go Sharpshooter. And Unending Whisper. Cool. This is the first game I've seen the Sharpshooter show up, and the fact that he's here with one of the brigades is even better. Oh, wait. No, he's target opponent, so he is not impact tremors on a stick. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's go Island. And let's get another Shock Brigade on the field. And then he's going to ping you for 1 again. Oh, wow, okay. That, they can already see the writing on the wall. The fact that I now have 2 of the brigades out, I'm going to be hitting them for 2 a turn. No, 4 a turn. 2 from the Menace and 2 from just this. Actually make that 5 a turn because one of the 2 warriors is going to get through. Yeah, okay. They know they don't have anything, and they know they can't get rid of my stuff. Alright. I have been in the same position, so I don't blame them. Did I? Okay. With that, I will be right back. I need to use the restroom. Reminder to stretch and get some water in the meantime.
And we're back. Okay. Took some time to get some water as well. Now I go back to the drawing board a little, see if I want to cut anything again. I added this, but it hasn't shown up yet. Oh, wait. You're the one who gets to keep coming back from the graveyard. You definitely get to stay. So I did get 3 of the dragons, but I only added 2 of them. Okay. We're adding the 3rd one back. We're adding the Gold Keeper back in because I have officially splashed for black at this point. Adding that 3rd one back in because it's another big flying blocker. Has vigilance, has an attack trigger, and can be searched for. Now the question is whether or not adding 3, 4 cards will change anything. Oh boy. Yes, it will. Well, for the first time this draft, I get to mulligan. Oh yeah, much better. Much better. I'm very comfortable with this hand. I'm well aware of how good the sharpshooter is. I have one in my deck. How long it takes to draw the thing, who knows? We'll see. Oh boy. These two together is going to be a problem. Plain and simple. Oh boy. Yep, we're going to throw away the land. That can stay on the top. I already have enough mana to cast that thing, and casting that will bounce that back to my hand. Oh. Oh my. I don't know whether the Marshal, the Sharpshooter, I don't know what card I need to try to bounce with my rebuff. Oh, that's right. I'm not going to get a bounce until next turn. Eek. We're going to kill a token and take like 8. No, 6. 6 in addition to the 3 I took from him bringing those things in the frickin' first place. Oh boy. It's only 1 creature. No. I think 2 is what I'm needing at this point. We're gonna bounce this back. That's the most problematic thing you have for me. Because that swinging is 3 damage, and that's before we go to blocking it. That's before this buffs it, so... Oh yeah, recast it. I can't stop you. I have a fucking green open, my guy. I wish I could stop you from recasting it, but I can't. Excuse me. Nice on their part. Needless to say, I'm probably going to be cutting some cards after this game. Woof. A land was the worst thing I could have drawn. The coolest thing I could do would be to flash this in and then harmonize this by tapping this. But I don't even think I have enough for that. No, I don't.
Okay. I'm just going to cast this now, because I don't want the game to keep asking me every 3 seconds. Oh, because it gets a counter, I can. No, I don't think it helps me to do that, because that taps my biggest block, my biggest, most powerful blocker. No, the plan is to hope that the Storm Brood buys me a turn, but I don't think it will. That's the issue. Better question is, are they going to use this? How much life are they paying? 4. Okay. That's a reasonable amount. They've gotten it out at the perfect time, to where it's shown up it's shown up mid-game. Why is this showing me? Oh, I did not anticipate this card having flash. That does not suck. No, I've already let those. See, I can play this now and like bounce something back, but no. Let them come in. I think I'm dead no matter what I'm doing. Oh, I can't even kill it? I thought I could at least kill this thing with this. No, I can't. I forgot that the butt on that is massive. Oh boy. No. No. On principle, block that. Now we're going to go ahead and harmonize this, bouncing back the pack beasts. I thought it was going to be able to kill it for some reason. I don't know why I thought that. A land. That's easily the worst thing I could have drawn. Yeah, I can get that back in my hand, but I can't recast him. Yeah. I'm just gonna swing and say GG's. I should not have messed with the deck. The deck was working just fine without issue, and I chose to mess with it. Yeah, you're actually going to be cut. We're going to cut one of those. Yeah, the Wingspan Stride was surprisingly more effective than I thought the one time I had it used against me. Okay. I think I've now changed it back. Time to jump back in and see how it does.
No notes, the hand is perfect. Beautiful. I'm just drawing nothing but good spells. Draw one of the 2 heritage. Have a monument. Gonna get the monument out after the devotee. 'Cause I think I need the devotee to block at this point. Oh yeah, definitely going to need that thing to block. Another land, I like that. The problem is that I'm now thinking about is one thing I do a lot when I'm playing is I think about it how I would think about it if I were against this. And I would say I would happily trade either of my creatures for your death touch 2/1. Thus they both swing. So, no blocks then. Which they correctly identified. Because I would do the same thing in their position. This is now a problem because I didn't draw something that's going to get rid of anything. This doesn't blow anything up that's here. Let's land and draw a card and see what I get. Oh! That's interesting. Let's cast that. That now feels a lot better than having used the monument. Throw away the land and leave the dragon on top. No attack. Happy to throw away the land because I have 1 land in my hand and I still have a monument in hand. So that will get me up to the 5 necessary to cast this thing. Oh! I got it in one of my drafts, but I never was able to draw it. And of course, here comes the attacking floof. That is more than worthy of a block because it is a 4/2. The bigger issue I now have is I now don't have a blocker on the field. Never mind the dog, of course, barking its head off in the background. That is a separate issue. I'll take the island. Let's try target artifact. Let's blow up your equipment. That way you don't have it +3/+0 sitting on board for 2 to equip. Yeah, I don't want you to have that. So we're going to get rid of it. Next turn is a land into the Storm Brood. That way I can get my Dragon Storm back in hand. Powers equals the number of creatures you control. That's a really good card. Never mind the mobilize on it. The fact that it's an X3 is really nice. Because it went from a 3/3 when it came in to now it's a 5/3. Because it now has seen itself and the other devotee enter. Huh. Yeah. I was tempted to just go with the Storm Brood, but thinking about it, the Snake Wizard here makes a little bit more sense because it taps down his biggest creature, which also keeps another creature from being able to come at me because of the Mobilize 1. Oh, crap. If he can get the Flurry off, that's a big, big, big problem. We will kill the only thing attacking that has 2 power. Take 3. Eek. I have this back in my hand, which is nice, but I think that's a wrap. Don't think I live through this turn, but we'll see. I mean, oh no, I'm definitely not living through this turn because he did get the aforementioned flurry off, which taps down one of my blockers. I will block the biggest thing on principle and take a whole lot more damage than I can take, and take the L.
And that is okay. That's normally how it goes in a draft. I will start off really hot, and then it'll turn on me in an instant, as it did this time. Ah, comes one of the dogs. Get some gems back for the troubles, along with the packs, of course. Why not? I was tempted to jump back in immediately, but I think I'll open these first.
Hi, big dog. Hi.
Hi, Ivory. Let's see. Ooh, multiple cards I don't actually have this one being one of them. Well, if you do, return target. No. Hard pass. And of course, this is a rare. Gross. Sorry, I don't like this. I get the appeal. I'm not a fan. I think that is jumping through way too many hoops. Yeah, that's jumping through way too many hoops to do something. Okay. Just going to take a little break to stretch, come back in about 5 minutes or so, then I'll start the next draft.
Alright, and we're back. Now time to start up on the second draft here. See if I get better odds than the first one. So the first one I got to 4 wins. I got the 4th win. So now I got to try to get to 5. That's now the goal. Hello. Hello, big dog. I have a very large dog with me. One of many members of my advisory council. Currently I only have one of the 5 members of the advisory council, but given that 2 of the 5 are cats and don't always get along, it's not likely that they would both hang out on the bed next to each other. That kind of thing is quite rare, but I digress. With that, time for the second draft. Let's see. Starting off strong, and we start off with a rare in the hand this time. Last time it took until pack 3 to see 1 rare. Excuse me. Oh, and you draw that many cards? Okay. Sold. The draw that many cards part is what made me say, I want this. Okay, this is cool, but this is a strictly main phase 2 type of a card. The 3 mana for 3 is nice, but I also don't like that it needs a creature that was already dealt damage. That's the thing I kind of dislike about it. So, yeah, the best card is probably going to be the Monument. No, let's actually take the Devotee at that point. Because I noticed with the Monument, there were times I would draw it and I didn't want to use it. It's the one that's jumping through too many hoops. This is a fight spell. But what else do we got? Oh, we got a dragon and a good one. We have a counter spell and we have a Devotee as the next. There's another Devotee. Now, let's take the dragon. Excuse me, I haven't seen a Dragon Storm card yet, but that's okay. Ah, this thing. 5-drop, 3/4, but it adds Wooburg if it was cast. Okay, what the? As long as there are 3 or more kinds of counters, this creature gets +2/+4. Whoa. And just, you may cast it from your graveyard. The you may cast it from your graveyard part is, I think, what's going to sell me on this. It is a little expensive as a 4-drop, but, excuse me, there's a lot of upside on that card. Let's take the Blood Flies. That card has come in handy a lot of times. Ooh, this is tough. I think I take the Pack Beasts because I'm more likely to see that than I am the Globe, and for that reason I'm just going to immediately take the Globe. I'm not going to check what everything else is. This is removal, but it's a kind of removal that I don't really like, so we're actually going to take the second Devotee because mana fixing is huge. Ooh, attacks or endures. This is the one I've seen used against me once and I loved it. But ooh. No, let's actually take the dragon here. Because that's my second or third dragon? My second dragon already. Don't love counter spells. The flying is nice, but the 1/4 is not the best. We're going to take the removal spell. It's actually removal or an upside spell, to be honest, but it's fine. Huh. Wait, I'm not going to play black. Well, or at least I'm not planning to. Okay. Because I want to play this, and because I didn't take one last time, we're going to take a land. You choose a non-land card, exile it, put a 1/1 counter on up to 1 creature. Okay, I don't love that. That's a really expensive version of a duress. It's nice that it exiles the card, but other than that, I don't like it that much. Non-creature, non-land from your graveyard on the top. Okay. You. Card over a land every time. Cool, I got a Devotee at the end. Oh, hello, what do you... Oh. Okay, both of those are sold. Sold. Yep, of course it's a rare. I don't even... Okay, what was the second one? Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. Wow. Both of these are profit. Both of those are profit. Like... Excuse me. Here's another dragon. I'm tempted to take the Devotee. Let's see. I don't have a card at the top. I have 3 cards that are 5 drops. What do I have? A dragon. Oh, and that really expensive instant. Okay, so I'm starting to have a high curve. I'm planning to kind of go Jeskai anyway, so let's take the Jeskai Monument. Put 3 stun counters on it? Oh my. That does not suck. What is the spread right now? 2-to-1 creatures to non-creatures. This can be a removal in this deck, which is something I kind of don't have at the moment, so. Whoa. Dragon was able to gain 2 life. Okay. Okay, we got another dragon itself. I'm just going to take that. How many dragons is that? 3 so far. We've got yet another one here. The Evolving Wilds is kind of funny to see. That's nice. I'm very tempted to take that, but I'd rather have the dragon over the Evolving Wilds. Oh, this is the... No, this is not the Dragon Storm. I have seen this spell, though. Flurry, make a bird token? And it flies itself. It's going to be that. It's going to be that. There's a lot of upside with that card. Ooh. I like that it exiles, but I don't like that I have to sacrifice a creature. Oh, it's specifically for enchantments or creatures or planeswalkers. Again, I like that it's removal, but it's specifically removal, and I don't love that for limited. You know what, let's take this. I didn't like it the first time, but I might be a little more okay with it in a different vein. Of course I have the red one. Of course I draw that one. You know what, no, we're going to take that one because I did get to play it once during a draft, and it did some work. So we are going to take that. I think I take the Death Gorger, because I don't think I've seen... Okay, I do have 4 dragons, but 3 of them are the same one. Oh, this is one more, but it comes with Death Touch. Yeah, you can go in the deck. Ooh, the Resolve. Let's take a second one of those. Like I said, it's a removal spell, so it's very nice. It's very versatile. I have a lot of big cards already, but this is another one, and I do like this one quite a bit. Surprise Reclamation makes it to the final 3 at all. We'll take that because it says draw a card on it. Once again, really surprised Reclamation made it to the end. Huh? Hold up. Gravity is just a suggestion. Wow. Scanning over the cards real quick. This one's really cool, but this thing is wild. In a good way. Whoa. Ha. A big dragon that brings counters. Love it. This is a value piece because I'm playing white. I just hope I get it out early enough to make it worth using. Another Dragon Storm. Hey! No, I'm just going to take that. That is the second Dragon Storm that I've gotten, and that one is cheaper to cast than the first one. We're taking that one. Oh, this is the one that you gain a life if it hits somebody. But it is another expensive drop. What? Wait, what do you do? Flash 3/2 and a sacrifice outlet. That does not suck. And how much black am I doing, though? Wait, let's check that. Aha, this is why I checked. Plenty of white. And I was thinking of going Jeskai, so I can still do that. Or I could even go Bant if I wanted to, because I actually have the most green. Excuse me. So let's take a peek. So let's say I go Jeskai and I axe green. That mainly hurts because of all these, but I could go without them. which means if I'm leaning into the Jeskai... Oh, no, this is a good one to take, actually, because it's a cheap spell, which is really big for what this deck is trying to do. Huh. Oof. I almost have the same number of non-creatures as creatures. That makes this a pretty simple choice. Wait. This Blood Artist? No, this is Zulaport. This is a better Blood Artist. This is Zulaport Cutthroat. Ooh. Okay. Hold up. Yeah, because I have that anyway. No, we're taking that. So I was saying I wanted a creature. Now, let's take a second Practitioner, because I have 2 of the Devotee already. You may exile a creature card from your graveyard. If you do, return target instant or sorcery. That might actually be the pick. No, Heritage. Because Heritage is also exiling something from a graveyard, so we're going to go with that one. Abzan Devotee, definitely. Because I am going to splash for black here. No. You're not worth trying to throw in. Gonna be the Bellringer, actually. Don't love that, but that was the best out of the bad cards here. Actually, no. Good body for the mana, as long as provided you can cast it for the 3. Okay, a little bit better ratio, so I'm going to take that just for a ramp spell. I really liked this earlier. We're going to take it this time. Okay.
That is all the cards. Okay.
So I was at one point ready to cut black. Now I don't think that's happening. No, it might. Okay, Bant it is. So let's cut black and red. And then I'm going to see where that leaves me. You got cut by accident. Huh. Interesting. Cutting out cards that I really don't necessarily want to cut does bring me down to 45, which is a good number. Now let's see. Again, really good effect, but the fact that it's a defender hurts a lot. I'm feeling like there's a better chance of me actually having cards leave my graveyard with this one than my previous deck, so I think that card's actually going to stay. But there's the one globe and the one routine. Oh wait, but this is a soul tie one. Oops. I don't want to cut both of them. Okay. So he can make the black. Actually, wait, does that other devotee that I had make red? Yes, it does. The siege is staying. The dragon storm is staying. And the mythic is staying. As I want to, or sorry, the rare that the new way forward is also staying because reasons. Yeah, let's go ahead and take the Abzan devotee along for the ride. Why not? This is one of those weird ones that I feel like is a draft chaff, but I also feel like can be useful. So, I don't know. No, let's go ahead and run it because I'm hating on it. But the surveil one on your upkeep is a nice effect. I think I'm discounting that utility itself, just to look at the top card and just go throw it in the grave. I don't need that. Speaking of draft chaff, this is no. Actually, wait. This is a reach. No, you get to stay because it has reach. It gets to stay. This is a common? Wow. I did not know that. Because the mana curve is already high enough, we're going to cut that. Oh, okay. It was adjusting lands as I went along. Really? I only have the one card that's going to need black. Okay. But 3 of my 4 devotees make black. So the Bloodflies and the Death Gorger are coming back. Let's take out 1 Dawnbreaker. Excuse me. Oh, the stats on this are not very good. I like this card better for the Omen than for the actual creature itself. I'll be honest. I think it's going to stay in the deck for that reason, but I like it for the creature more than the... Sorry, for the Omen more so than the creature. I have quite a spread of mana here. Let's take a look at the curve. Oh, okay. Oh, is this just going to be a rainbow deck? Is that why? Oh, yeah, because I've added a couple of black cards back in. Okay. And now that's actually a good question. I'm curious how many cards I have making you draw cards. So this is 2 cards that total. This is potentially 5 cards. I'm just going to count max potential here because this is now a worrisome thing. What is I was on 5. I'll count this as 6 because that is a surveil. It's not a draw, but it does help. 7 because this can hopefully draw me some cards. This might have to help thin through some lands. I'm actually okay with that if that happens. So, okay. So there's like 8 ways to draw cards, but there is a big way to draw cards. A burst. Okay. Let's run the rainbow deck in limited and see how badly I pay for it. Going up against Jon Snow. I love the name already. This is a good hand. I'm sad that I'm missing blue to try to cast this early, but this is a good hand nonetheless. It got a lot less appealing when I realized I don't have a way to cast this. I thought I had a black for some reason, but I don't. Oh, that hurts. That hurts because that can make the blue that I would need, but it itself is blue, which is why I can't get it. Ugh. This might be pretty bad. We'll see. Oh, man. I'm going to do this just for the simple sake of a shuffle, because I know there are 2 of that thing in the deck. So you know what? Let's make a 2-2. Oh, you have an instant. That's funny. I wonder what they have. I say an instant. It might be something with flash. It's probably an instant, though. We'll see. Ooh. Okay, no. They still have 7. It is their turn. I wonder if they didn't draw the land. They might have been in a similar spot as me, where they're digging and hoping for the land, but they didn't get it. Excuse me. Of course I draw the siege when I don't have a blue. Excuse me. Again, they still have the 2 mana. They still have the same. No, they have an extra card from the last turn. So they have something. Again, it's either an instant or it's something with flash, but they have something. So the question is what? I'm going to start with a hello. I'm tempted to immediately jump to your go, but that's what I want to do. That's not what I should do. Swing for 2. Honestly, hit the control just to see if the keyboard was still turned on. I couldn't remember. Oh, they did have to discard. I hit the island. Let's go. Now I gotta figure out what the right answer here is. Oh, I know what it is. I know what the right answer is. Oh, okay. So they discarded a red card. So that tells me right there they're running at least 2 colors. Now I get my first of hopefully many flurry triggers. That can actually go on the bottom. I'd rather have a land for once. Oh, beautiful. I drew another devotee. That'll help with my mana fixing a lot. That'll get me to black as well. Because I didn't have black yet, so I didn't have a way to get this devotee on the field. Now I realize that. I think I have 4 devotees. I think I have 1 Abzan, 1 Teamer, and 2 of the Sultai, if I remember correctly. Love that these are all commons on that note. Ah, they drew a monument. I have a feeling they drew that. I feel like they would have used it earlier if they had it. Land. That's nice. Huh. No, I want to draw, actually. Let's get another flurry trigger. Land this time will go to the bottom, because now I've got 5. Now we're starting to cook a little bit. Nice. Got the first of hopefully many dragons to come in this draft. Excuse me. They're now feeling like they're starting to get their feet under them, but now they're down 13 life, and I have 4 creatures on the board. 3 of which can swing. 4, 2 is 8. So I have lethal if they don't play a creature. If they don't get out a creature, I've got lethal sitting on the board. Alright. Now I gotta plan my attacks a little more carefully. Actually, never mind. I'm just gonna swing anyway, because this is a 2-2 and that's a 4-2. I can kill that. Oh, okay. They made it a 5-3. That I can't kill. Oh, that's fun. Oh, but it has to be to me. Okay, that I didn't realize. But still. Still nice. So... yeah, swing in, because I can block with the... oh, no, I can't. Yeah, no. I can't block it, so swing. I just realized that. I cannot block it because it flies. Swing for lethal. Don't block there, buddy. That's... You gotta block the big thing, even though your thing's gonna die. Now that's game. Exactsies. And I didn't... I just realized, not only is that Exactsies, I didn't even get hit. That feels nice. In fact, they didn't even touch me. And that sounds definitely not like what I meant. But on the whole, not punished for the rainbow deck on the first game. But it definitely felt slow. We're going to cut the blood flies as much as I love that card. And... no, again, that's a reach. I think I'm just going to do that and call it good. Because I got this, I just didn't get it out in a timely fashion. But that one was a... they kept a hand they probably should not have kept. And my hand worked out. That simple. Mine wasn't good, wasn't bad. It was, well, it was good enough, I suppose I could say. Very nice. Very nice. The 2 lands gets me the monument. The 3rd land then gets me the globe. Now I have all my colors. Ah, nice. I'll tell him so. Nice. Land? Hey, it was a land. How about that? Okay, that makes me feel a little better. No, that makes me feel much better. I take that back. Because that grabs a color that this could not grab. Or sorry, that was a color this could not grab. So that actually feels really nice. Yep, go ahead and hit me again for 2. Oh my. First time I've drawn it. So now I have to try to... it's not a storm, it's not a flurry, so I like the way they worded this, but yeah. Yep, okay, that works. Cast the Omen, and cast the Sage. Booyah. I have 2 of them. Oh, that actually was really helpful, because not only are they both lifelink, now I have 3 blockers to deal with the menace creature. And most importantly, I can kill it. Ooh, now I also have 2 different... no, I have 3 different creatures that can kill that 1 mana 2/2 with haste that keeps... that has so far hit me for 6 damage. They have a combat trick. I don't know what it is, but they have a combat trick. I know because it didn't say, pass to you. It paused on them and then they passed it to me, implying that they had an instant. Yeah, that's why it's waiting on the blockers. Yep, cool. Cool! I gained 4 life, and I killed that creature along with the little 1/1. Ah, nice. Okay. Nice. That's why he was debating. Okay. Cool. No, let's not play the land because I actually did get a couple of the tap lands. Oh. Oh, that is nice. That does not suck, as a friend of mine likes to say. Oh. I would very much like to do that as opposed to leaving mana open for one of these. And I will swing for 2 in the air and trade life places with you. I'm now ahead by 2, buddy.
Ooh, excuse me. Yep. Here comes the effigy. That I figured. The question is what else? Well, actually, no. I shouldn't assume the effigy because now he's trying to get something bigger on the field. That's the whole point. Ah, he must need another color. At least to me, that's why you play that. No, never mind. The scry 2. It's the fact that you get to see 2 cards, not 1. Yep. Left 1 on top, said 1 go to the bottom. Hell, the 1 on top could be a land.
They managed to get them both off the field. Say it. Nice. That I am going to trade with, though. Because that thing has been annoying. Cool, I got another land. Exile 2 lands. Cool with that, if that's what I hit. That's fine by me. Okay. Swing for 2. Say go. I suppose I use the +3/+3 defensively if necessary. Oh shit. Uh-oh. That is a big problem. That's a really, really good card for him to have drawn, but it's really bad for me. No blocks, I'll take 3. Okay. That's not what I would have liked to have drawn, but I'll take it, because it means I'm going to get to scry 1 twice here. Actually. Full send. I want to see if he blocks it. Nope. Smart bastard. Alright. +3/+3 to a bird. Scry 1 twice. No, actually, that's perfect. Because that lets me cast the dragon, get another big body on the board, and then I still have... and then I get to add the breaching Dragonstorm back to my hand. Better question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, cool. That's enough. Cool. No. I want the extra value of the double scry 1. How much is that? 7. 9? Yeah, go to 3. It's a lot. No, he has mobilized 2. Okay, how much can he swing for is now my question. I'm not doing a full swing, that's for sure, because it won't be enough. I'll knock him to 1 with a full swing, which is painful. So I need this. I really want that for extra coverage, so.
Excuse me, I'm going to hold. I feel like having the big flyer being able to swing will make the difference. The other thing is I'm hoping he doesn't swing Zergo because I can kill it. Nope.
There went that thought. This is why I did not swing the birds. They said good game. I don't like that. Say it back, though. Ah, yep.
They had the pump spell waiting. That's what it was.
Nice. Okay.
That's what I was afraid of. That's why I was tempted to do a full swing, but I realized
Even with a full swing, I'm not killing him. The best I could have done if I had full sent, because he had 1 blocker left, was he would have blocked the 5/5, the 4/5, and the 2/1/1s would have hit for 6 damage. No, okay, so it would have brought him to 2, is what it would have done. I would have knocked him down to 2. And I knew that it wasn't lethal. I didn't know the exact math, but I could figure out that it wasn't lethal. So I said, okay, I gotta hold. And I didn't have a turn to hold. That was the answer. Wow. This is a snap keep. I have a turn 1 play and a turn 3 play. I can play the other one on my 4th turn with or without the land. Yeah, this is nice. This hand is very good.
now the only question is, what am I going to draw?
And what did they keep? Oh, they kept a 6. Oh my. Ugh. Don't love getting all of the planes like that, but oh well. They got out of Mana Rock, and I now have a predicament. The smart play is to immediately blow it up before they can utilize it. But I think the smarter play is to do this. Oh, wait. No, I gotta wait 2 turns. I thought I would have enough next turn to cast this and that's why I was waiting. But no, I don't. I'd have to wait 2 turns for that. I suppose I still can, but we'll see. We'll see if I have any different targets, I guess, in those 2 turns then. That's now a better thought. Oh, ouch. Oh, it was exile it? Not just... Okay. Alright, buddy. You got another one? Because I got 2. Oh, interesting. So while I'm not happy with all the lands I'm drawing, at least I'm drawing a land, and now I will be able to cast more than 1 spell on a lot of turns in the future, provided I get... Oh, I'm going to run out of gas, actually, real quick. I just realized that. Yeah, I have a 2 that I'm going to use, but... No, I'm going to be almost out of gas. Now I'm tempted to use the Reclamation on the draw function. No. Smarter move is to hurt their mana production. Yep. I had another one. They had another removal spell. Okay. That's fine.
Nice. Oh, he's a 3-drop. Oh. Actually, yeah. I'm still using it. Even if it's this flurry as opposed to this little effect, that's fine. I've got 5 mana, 6 mana on my next turn. I should be able to cast 2 spells with this. Should being the operative word, of course. Huh. I used an omen simply to draw 1 card. Fair, man. Fair.
Oh, yeah. I'm fine with that. Now I have a token, I have another bird, and I have a token copy of this. My board has swelled. Speaking of birds, swing the birds! Go.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, you should hit the Disciple. I would tell you to hit the Disciple, my guy. Okay.
Okay. I get one of the cards that I have had mixed feelings about most of this game. Only if a card left your graveyard. I don't know if this is going to count. So, no. I don't think something dying counts as leaving my graveyard, so we're going to pass. Yep. Oh, ouch. And of course, this is going to happen on their turn, so I can't use this because it specifies only during your turn. It's weird because it's at instant speed, but it's only on your turn, so it's a little strange. Yeah, go ahead and swing. I would love you to swing that 4/4 at me. Come on in. Oh, what's the matter, friend? Yeah. As much as I'd like a different card or something else, no. Let's take more mana and just help. Simply gonna pass. The reason I'm not swinging this to try to kill one of these two is that this could trade with it, and I don't want to trade it with that.
I would happily trade it with a flyer, but I can't get it on the flyer myself. That's the issue. Oh, actually, I don't remember if I have that card in here. I think I do. But I'm not sure. The previous draft I had multiple copies, but now I'm not sure. Haha!
I got them to not swing. I will take that. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Okay. Not the best at trying to churn it all, but hey, it just made me a 2/2, which is not nothing. Uh-oh. Ooh, ouch.
I have enough to kill... I can't kill the 3/5, but I can kill the Sonic Shrieker with a triple block. A bird is not... Sorry, a bird is actually very helpful right now. I guess now I could triple block and kill the Boulderborn, but I can't kill the Death Gorger. which is definitely the bigger problem.
I have one more card in my deck for what that's worth. Actually, that's worth nothing. I'm going to be surveilling away any land I see.
Damn it.
Either of them, dude. Actually, any of the three. Yep. No block. I wasn't going to block it anyway before you gave it +1. Oh, hello. Nope, that's staying right where it is. Pop! That one feels good. No decks. That does not help me right now. That does. That doesn't. Oh well. Oh, but then I don't have them available to block. I'd rather actually have them available to block that thing. Oh, yeah. If I surveilled into that with that board, I would leave that on the top too. They surveilled into the graveyard. Oh, that actually is smart. Because of the way that card works. Yeah, now they don't have the mana to pay for it, which is something for me. Triple block and trade. That feels good. Nope, I want the creature. I want the 3 life. No attack.
They've drawn multiple lands in this sequence, and that helps me out a lot.
I think I've surveilled 2 or 3 lands into my graveyard during this sequence. No, I surveilled away the Teamer Devotee and the Tranquil Cove both. So. Yeah, that's the better block. I'd much rather that Death Touch creature kill 1 as opposed to 2. Ah, that's why you didn't care about swinging. Okay. Yeah, you can have that back. I don't care. Oh, that does not suck. Thank you very much for that game. You fool. Life total is a resource, and you were ahead by 8. You're still ahead by 6. Ah, that's why I didn't care about swinging. Okay. Yeah, I should have enough to get both. Yep. Booyah. Oh boy. Well, you know what? I just said it myself. Life total is a resource. So.
This is gonna hurt. No blocks. I'm gonna take 5. Isn't it? Yes. Let's go. I top decked removal.
I said good game guessing. I didn't realize I had Xaxes without his blocker. Oh my goodness. That one was close. That one feels good.
Okay. It is now 2-1, even though we're still running Rainbow.
Screw it. It's gotten me 2 wins, so no reason to stop now. Okay, next game. Let's go. Oh boy. Oh, wait a minute. Screw it. I've got 2 mana, and I've got a monument. I don't have the green that I need, but other than that, I have everything else. Dang it. Kind of hoping that was going to be a land. That's right, I forgot to do the little chant I like to do. As opposed to what I need. Land, land, land. Okay, that was definitely not a land game. Yeah. Monument it is. Given my choices, we are going to get a mountain and say pass. So I can cast the practitioner next turn, which is good. You know, I was chanting for a land. I didn't specify which one I wanted, so that one's on me. Oh, cool. Next turn I could sacrifice this, so there's that. I won't be doing that, though, if I, you know, next turn I'm probably just going to cast this. Ooh, I remember getting this, but I don't think I put it in the deck. No, no blocks. Okay. Still waiting to draw into green. Yeah, I now have every other color but green. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's painful. That's painful. Alright, game, I'm still in need of a green. You know what? Screw it. That'll be 2 different Dragon Storms on the field. And, yep, you may cast it. Oh, I am fine with this. Give a token +3/+3, actually. Island, I don't need. Dang. Well, gambled trying to do something. It didn't work. That's okay. I'll still take that over the alternative. Oh, yeah, please. I would love for you to block your Death Touch creature. Excuse me. So now I have 2 different Dragon Storms for when I do draw into a dragon. And I got to scry 1 because I got to cast that second spell. Which put the... was it Island? Yeah, Island to the bottom. Oh. I will say nice, but what I'm actually saying is fuck. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, that's a horrible thing for me to draw. Sacrifice the monument, I suppose. Make 2 birds and call it a day. Nope. This is gonna suck, but I'm gonna have to eat 5. Forest, forest. Fuck. You know what? No. This can block and kill the 5/3 with trample. What? Oh! Love this for me. Yeah, exile both of those 2 from your graveyard. I'm gonna get both of my Dragon Storms back. Thank you! I will swing for 1 on principle so that way I can say I did damage to them, depending on how this game plays out. Because I still don't like my chances. I mean, it's still 19-7. I still don't have a good odds right now. And that has a mobilized 1. Of course it does. Of course it does. Uh-oh. I'm now noticing that they have 5 open mana. Oh! 1, 2, 3. I'm going to 1. Oof! This sucks. I think I live, but I'm going to 1. Nope. There it is. I had a feeling they had another instant. Sheesh. Thus proving I should not have kept that hand. Two and 2. Sounds about right for the rainbow deck. No reason to stop now. We're committing to the bit. Oh my goodness. Keep it. I'm trying to not play the forest, because if I play the forest, it's going to ask me if I want to do this, and I don't. Now I'm thinking about it, I'm even happier because this is a very easy card to cast with this to get this to trigger for Flurry. Ah, this guy. Love this card because it can put a lifelink counter on something. Game? Hello? That was strange. Nope, there it goes. I had a feeling it was going to do that. Oh, is it still going to throw me back in? No, okay, it did throw me into a new one. Yeah, this hand is fantastic. What I'm afraid is going to happen is that it's going to count that game that I lagged out of as my third loss. That's what I'm afraid of. But we'll see. Green. Let's cast that Devotee on turn 2. Oops. Take off the stop. Very nice. Of course they would have a creature with haste. Play the Death Touch creature, although I don't think that's going to deter them.
We'll see. Played a tap land, which helps. No thanks. I would rather take 3 than block that. Let's play the swamp. Oh, okay. Globe. Because I just realized I don't have the white to cast the practitioner. No swings. I was thinking about blocking last time. Now I'm definitely thinking about blocking. Huh, this guy. Great. Huh. Interesting. I figured he would swing. No, they passed. Huh. Submit 0, that way I can trigger flurry. No, I would like that right now, actually. That'll help with mana fixing. I have every color accounted for sans red and white. This actually helps out with white, and now that can help out with white as well. This helps out with both of those. The fact that I have a swamp doubles for that. This guy's really good in limited because he can return himself from your graveyard to your hand. That is super, super useful. I think, what do I have, 4, 5 mana? Cool, so next turn I can cast him and one of these two, either one. It's probably going to be this one, that way I can get some more bodies to block. Yep. I feel like they have something this time, so I will block accordingly. Oh, ouch. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I feel like that's going to be the most value right now. This thing can help out immensely because it can block and kill anything they have on the board. And I have 2 of them. Oh, they drew a land for the turn. Or they had a land and they drew whatever's in their hand. Yep, you're going to make that unblockable, as you should. Yep. He noticed that I have out 2 lifelink creatures and went, yeah, I'm not swinging. No, actually leave that on the top. I had to think about it, but no, leave that on top. Because I can cast this, and next turn I can cast the dragon itself to bounce it back to my hand. Actually, I have plenty of blockers to block and kill them. Now I'm going to swing for the life. Swing, take 4 from you, I'm going to gain 4. Cool. Cool, 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 cool.
Yep. They're now realizing their situation.
Yes! Did not think I was going to get a scoop, but I will take it.
Although again, I question...
Yep. Did exactly what I figured it would. So it gave me credit for the win I just got, but it also said you lost because of the game you lagged out of. Okay. That sucks. Dogs are outside, they're not even inside, and I can hear them barking. That's funny. Forget they have all these other ones for all the other formats. I just like to play Commander, and I do like the occasional draft. Speaking of Commander, that means it's time for some Brawl. The only question I have remaining, it was a fun card, I've seen it used against me a couple times. Now the only question is, what do I have